All right, folks, so you're thinking about a little American escapade, a taste of the land of the free and home of the brave. But before you start practicing your burger eating technique or perfecting your New York state of mind selfie face, there's this little thing called a visa interview. And guess what? It involves, you guessed it, paperwork. I know, bureaucracy isn't exactly the stuff of exciting vacations. But trust me, being prepared and organized with the right documents is the first step to making that American dream trip a reality. Think of it like this. You wouldn't show up to a basketball game without your sneakers, right? Same goes for the visa interview. Come prepared to score that visa. So let's break down this document game plan step by step so you can walk into that interview confident and ready to charm those consular officers with your meticulousness and, of course, your sparkling personality. First things first, the star of the show, the document that screams, "I'm ready to travel." Your passport. No surprises here, folks. This little booklet is your international ID card, your proof of citizenship to the world. Make sure it's valid, like really valid. We're talking at least 6 months beyond your intended stay in the US. Expired passport? Game over before it even begins. Expired passport? You're not even on the court. Get that thing renewed ASAP. You're trying to convince the US government you're a responsible traveler, and nothing says irresponsible like showing up with an expired document. Keep it clean, keep it safe, and keep it current. This bad boy is your key to unlocking those American adventures. Okay, so you've got your passport sorted. Now, let's talk about proving you actually applied for this thing. Remember that online application, the DS-160? You know, the one with all the questions about your grandmother's maiden name and whether you've ever been involved in espionage. Yeah, that one. Print out the confirmation page with that barcode. It's like your golden ticket to the interview. Next up, the visa fee receipt. Look, nobody likes paying fees, but this one is non-negotiable. Think of it as an investment in your American experience. Hold on to that receipt like it's a winning lottery ticket because without it, you're not getting past the door. Remember, folks, these documents are all about showing the consular officers that you followed the rules. You're serious about this trip, and you're not trying to pull a fast one. Section 4. Showing them the plan. Travel itineraries and the importance of being organized. Now, let's talk about your travel itinerary. This is where you get to brag about all the awesome things you're going to do in the US. Think of it like a sneak peek into your American adventure. Where are you going? What are you going to see? Disneyland? The Grand Canyon? A Beyoncé concert? Lay it all out in a clear, organized document. This shows the consular officers that you have a plan. You're not just wandering aimlessly, and most importantly, that you leave when you say you will. Remember, a well-structured itinerary isn't just about ticking off tourist spots. It's about demonstrating that you respect the terms of your visa. Section 5. Money talks, proving you can foot the bill on your American adventure. Let's be real for a second. America can be expensive, like really expensive. And the last thing the US government wants is for you to be stranded in Times Square, begging for nickels to buy a hot dog. That's where your financial documents come in. Bring those bank statements, pay stubs, anything that proves you can actually afford this trip. Think of it as showing the consular officers that you're financially responsible and you won't be a burden on their system. Remember, this isn't about showing off how much money you have. It's about demonstrating that you can support yourself during your stay in the US. Be transparent, be prepared, and be ready to answer any questions about your finances. Section 6. Home Sweet Home. Why ties to your country matter and how to show them. Here's the deal, folks. The US visa officers want to know that you're actually coming back home after your American adventure. They need to be convinced that you're not trying to sneak in and start a new life selling hot dogs on the streets of New York. That's where your ties to your home country come in. Do you have a job, a lease, a pet goldfish named Bubbles that you'd never leave behind? Bring documents that prove you have a life waiting for you back home. This is about showing that you're not a flight risk. that you have responsibilities and commitments that will bring you back. Remember, honesty is key here. Be genuine, be transparent, and show them you have a life worth returning to.